Hello, this is Pintun from Odishatv.in bringing you today's news from Odisha. First, the headlines. National Commission for Protection of Child Rights seeks report from Odisha government on Japanese encephalitis outbreak in Malkangiri. Commissionerate Police busts unholy racket of ganja, glamour and sex in capital city Bhubaneswar. Miscreants found using good-looking girls to lure victims. Jagatsinghpur police issues lookout notice against renowned industrialist Mahima Mishra in a murder case. National Green Tribunal finally allows Cuttack District Administration to hold Baliyatra at the planned venue. And Meteorological Department predicts more rain in coastal Odisha due to a depression over central and adjoining southeast Bay of Bengal. Now the details. The National Commission for Protection of Child Rights on Friday sought report from Odisha government on the deadly Japanese encephalitis, which so far has claimed 86 lives in Malkangiri district. The rights panel has asked Odisha Health Secretary Arati Ahuja to submit a report on the steps taken by the government to contain the disease within 10 days. With the death of Sanju Madi, aged 2 of Korkonda Mundakhal village in the district, who was undergoing treatment at the district headquarters hospital, the death toll has reached 86 on Friday. Earlier in the day, one more girl had breathed her last at the same hospital. Meanwhile, despite media reports that the death toll due to the vector-borne disease mounted to 86, the state government on Friday put the figure at 27. Sources said the expert team constituted by Odisha government has reached Malkangiri to take stock of the situation.
हमने आज ही उनको पुनः पत्र लिखा है कि वो 10 दिन में इस बीमारी को रोकने के लिए क्या कर रहे हैं और जो जरूरी कदम उठाएं, इसकी जानकारी हमको 10 दिन में वो दे। अगर वो 10 दिन में उड़ीसा की सरकार और उनके प्रमुख सचिव अगर हमको जानकारी नहीं देते हैं तो आयोग जो है उनको सम्मन करके बुलाएगा, क्योंकि ये बहुत गंभीर मामला है, जहाँ बच्चों के जान से जुड़ा मामला है।
परमानेंट सॉल्यूशन है आम तीन जिनस गोटे जनसचेतना, घुषुरी आइसोलेशन, आउला मस्क्यूटर प्रिवेंशन और टीका। ये टीकाकरण ऑलरेडी आरंभ हो जाइए, प्रोसेस आरंभ हो गलानी। ये नवेम्बर मास ये प्रोसेस आरंभ ये दिज्व प्लस अन्य मेजर्स गुड़ाक आम ने आशा करवा जे माने ये जो फ्रिक्वेन्सी आम कहीपर एमती हम कि न हम किंतु ये टाइपर आउटब्रेक न हो पारे तापेक्षा सब प्रकार व्यवस्था कराऊँ। इवन भी एक्सपर्ट कमिटी आसिक आम भी स्टडी करूँ ये सब जिन को केमिति आमे 100% प्रिवेंट करि परिबा।
The unholy racket of ganja, glamour and sex in the capital city has again come to fore with the arrest of another member of a racket by the Commissionerate Police on Friday. A few days back, Manchester Police had arrested a lady from West Bengal and her associate from Pandara area and seized about 25 kilograms of ganja. However, with the arrest of another member, police have come to know about the modus operandi of this racket, which, apart from drug peddling, is also involved in loot and robbery by luring customers through help of the glamour girls. The arrested youth, identified as Ranjan Sahu, is said to be closely linked with the mastermind, the arrested Bengali girl and her associate Prasant Sahu. Police, in course of investigation, have found evidence of the trio holidaying in Goa, Darjeeling and Himachal Pradesh. Besides, Ranjan has a close relationship with the arrested Bengali girl who was being used in drug peddling, flesh trade and robbery. As informed by sources, the racket shares the mobile numbers of the glamour girls from porn sites and use them to attract potential customers. As the customers arrive to pick up these girls, the members used to rob them. The gang used to rob people in lonely places by using these girls who stopped their vehicle on the pretext of giving them a lift. However, such incidents went unreported by the victims in fear of shame. Moreover, the gang members, in a bid to stay clear of police, were using these girls to peddle ganja and brown sugar.
देखो से संक्रांत आम बर्तमान पचराउचरा चलती जदि कौन सेमती आम पाखे इन्वेस्टिगेशन कला टाइम पचराउचरा टाइम जदि कौन सुराक मिले ताहले एक्शन केवल फोटोग्राफटे मिली तो से संक्रांत आम पचराउचरा कर ना आमर जो एक्यूज थे से एक्यूज मान से जानी कि कौन पचराउचरा से खाली किसी कार सहित मोर लिंक नहीं बापी थ्रो रे
ମୁଁ କାହାକୁ ତାକୁ ଚିହ୍ନିନି ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ପ୍ରଶାନ୍ତ ସାହୁ ଏବେ ଧରା ହେଇଛି ତା ଥ୍ରୋରେ ମୁଁ ତାକୁ ଚିହ୍ନିଲି। ଦାର୍ଜିଲିଂ ଯାଇଥିଲୁ ବୁଲିବା ପାଇଁ ସେ ଡାକିଥିଲା ମତେ ବୁଲିବା ପାଇଁ ଯାଇଥିଲୁ।
The Jagatsinghpur police has issued a lookout notice against industrialist Mahima Mishra in connection with the murder of the manager of Seaways Shipping. Mahendra Swai on October 26 informed Jagatsinghpur SP Jayanaran Pankaj. Mahima Mishra's name was mentioned in the complaint filed with the police. The notices have also been served to all the persons named in the police complaint. Mahendra Swai was shot dead by some unidentified miscreants near Ambedkar Bhavan in Paradip on October 26. The National Green Tribunal on Friday allowed the Cuttack District Administration to go ahead with its plans to organize the historic Bali Yatra in Mahanadi river bed. Hearing a review petition, the Green Panel directed the District Administration to maintain cleanliness of the riverbed after the festival. Soon after the NGT verdict, the District Administration started allotting sites to vendors who had applied for their stalls in the festival. Acting on a petition by environmentalist Biswajit Mohanty, the NGT on November 2nd had ordered the state government to stop allocating stalls on the riverbed for the 10-day-long Bali Yatra festival starting from November 14.
तार लैंड स्टेटस कथा ये करवा ना कि बर्तमान जो परिस्थिति को आम जाइए कि आम से जगह करवा कि नहीं करवा वेदर दैट इज अ रिवर बेड से कनसीडर करके आमर जो पिटिशन्स था कनसीडर आरंभ है भाव आम 2-3 दिन पछेचे तेबे बालीजात्रा उपर भावुचे एतटा प्रभाव किसी प्रभाव पड़ो नहीं कारण आम पाखे यथेष्ट समय अच्छी स्टल तैयारी करने तेणु मु भावुची से माने दिन राति काम करके स्टॉल करें और आमर जो भाव में बालीजात्रा हुए से भाव में बालीजात्रा.
As much as 27 lakh rupees was stolen from 3 ATMs in Chandiya Bazar and Kaunsa area under the Bhadrak rural police limits. According to sources, the theft took place Thursday night, after which the miscreants set the ATMs on fire. The 3 ATMs have been identified as of ICICI Bank, Axis Bank and SBI ATMs. Police have reached the spot and began investigation into the theft. Sources informed that preliminary investigations reveal that as much as rupees 27 lakh have been looted from these 3 ATMs. Frequent occurrences of such loots are of a concern for both the bank officials and the police administration. Recently, similar to this incident, ATMs in Mothasai and Remuna were robbed of cash worth rupees 59 lakh. Police is also trying to establish a link between the Bhadrak and Baleso robberies.
गोटे हूँ आईसीआईसीआई गोटे हूँ एक्सिस बैंक सहित कुआसरी गोटे स्टेट बैंक रू जाइए सेमती गैस कटर कटाई किंतु ये जो जगार सब आम देखा सारा इन्वेस्टिगेशन बहुत आरंभ हो जाइए आशा करें रिसेंटली किसी क्लू निश्चय पाइबू.
Rain-soaked coastal Odisha is likely to receive more precipitation for the next 2 days due to a depression over the central and adjoining southeast Bay of Bengal. The depression over central and adjoining southeast Bay of Bengal has moved northwestwards and then northwestwards at a speed of about 19 km per hour during the past 6 hours and now lays centered over west central Bay of Bengal about 520 kilometers southwest of Paradip, IMD said in its bulletin. The bulletin said surface wind speed from easterly direction with speed 45 kilometers per hour to 55 kilometers per hour with gusting to 65 kilometers per hour would prevail along and off Odisha coast, and distant cautionary signal number 1 DC1 has been hosted at all ports of the state. As the sea condition would be rough to very rough, the IMD suggested fishermen not to venture into the sea.
जो लोकेशन रोचे प्राय पारादीप ठारू 520 किलोमीटर दक्षिण दक्षिण पश्चिम स्थित अच्छी किंतु उत्तर उत्तर पश्चिम जो गति तार 6 आवर्स तार अधिक हो पारे 6 to 12 आवर्स तापर तार रिकर्व करी उत्तर पूर्व आड़ गति किंतु आलंग दि ओडिशा कोस्ट जाऊँगी ओडिशा रे तार प्रभाव कारण विशेषकर उपकूल पार्टे प्राय अधिकांश स्थान में वर्षा रहा गोटे 2 स्थान में प्रबल गतिफल वर्षा भी हो पारे.
The Similipal Tiger Reserve and National Park will remain closed for tourists for an indefinite period from Friday following rains in the upper catchment areas. Informing this to media, the park authorities said as the maximum roads inside the parks have been damaged due to rains and Pithabata Gate Road is in precarious condition, we have decided to close the park for an indefinite period. The tourists who have booked guest houses at Jamunia and Kumari in Simlipal can visit the spot via Kaliyami Gate in Jasipur, said Deputy Director of the park. Notably, the Simlipal National Park, which remained closed since mid-June due to the monsoon, was reopened for tourists on November 1. Director General of Archaeological Survey of India on Friday approved the lower capital confinement design submitted by the core committee for the repair of Jagamohan, the chamber facing the sanctum sanctorum of Sri Mandir in Puri. According to sources, the DG has also approved the column jacket design prepared by the core committee. After the approval of the designs, the repair work of the Jagamohan will be carried out on war footing basis, an official of core committee said. Meanwhile, the core committee has sent portal frame design to IIT Madras and Archaeological Survey of India DG for approval. A day after miscreants looted 27 lakh rupees from 3 ATMs in Bhadrak, some unidentified miscreants ransacked a SBI ATM at Charichak Bazaar in Nimapada late on Friday night. Besides, the miscreants also broke the CCTV cameras installed at the ATM. Being informed about the incident, Nimapada police rushed to the spot and started investigation into the matter. Notably, as much as 27 lakh rupees was stolen from 3 ATMs in Chandiya Bazaar and Kaunsa area under Bhadrak rural police limits. According to sources, the theft took place Thursday night, after which the miscreants set the ATMs on fire. The 3 ATMs have been identified as of ICICI Bank, Axis Bank and SBI ATMs. Before wrapping up, the news headlines once again. National Commission for Protection of Child Rights seeks report from Odisha government on Japanese encephalitis outbreak in Malkangiri. Commissionerate Police busts unholy racket of ganja, glamour and sex in capital city Bhubaneswar. Miscreants found using good-looking girls to lure victims. Jagatsinghpur police issues lookout notice against renowned industrialist Mahima Mishra in a murder case. National Green Tribunal finally allows Cuttack District Administration to hold Bali Yatra at the planned venue. And Meteorological Department predicts more rain in coastal Odisha due to a depression over central and adjoining southeast Bay of Bengal. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.